It is with the deepest sense of respect, honor, and appreciation that we stand before you today. Unfortunately, Ollie Silva has been hospitalized with a serious sugar diabetes ailment for the past month and is unable to be here today. However, we can assure you that he is extremely thrilled and honored to be among these very special people inducted today into the New England Auto Racing Hall of Fame. We knew back in the early 1960s and throughout the 1970s that we had a very special driver in our midst. To us, with the New England Supermodified Racing Association, Ollie was more than a champion. He was humble, quiet, unassuming off the racetrack. He let his racing do his talking for him. He was our Bobby Orr, our Ted Williams. What made many of Ollie's hundreds of victories so special is that many of them came away from his home track at Star Speedway, or prior to that to the old Pine Speedway in Groveland. Ollie never had a big sponsor. He built many of his own cars himself. He maintained them, set them up. He had good people with him. He raced them, repaired them. He won in other people's backyards, from Florida to California, Ohio to Canada, and throughout New England, against the best super-modified, modified, late model, sprint car, and old coupe drivers there were. He was a master traffic driver, arms always in motion. His rear to the front, back of the pack charges were electrifying. There are many memories of the Big O, or as Dick Berggren used to like to call him, Dynamite Ollie. Others called him Quicksilver. Others called him other names. I remember a modified special event at Star where all the heavy hitters were there. Ollie and Bugsy Stevens ran side by side for the lead, each of them briefly nudging ahead of each other, never once clanging wheels, the ultimate compliment of two drivers who trusted each other. And this went on for a good 20 laps. The crowd went absolutely crazy. And with 2 laps to go, along came Leo the Lion Cleary. And then the crash, and then the cloud of smoke, and Ollie limped back to the pits with a flat tire. He shrugged his shoulders afterwards, and he simply said there would be another race, another time. And there were many other races, and many other races that Ollie won. He smiled when we informed him of this honor here today. Long overdue is the fact that many New England races should be recognized like this, and it is finally happening. If there is a legacy left by all of them here today, including Ollie Silva, is that they never, ever let the fans down. Thank you for caring. Thank you for recognizing one of the true gentlemen and legends of this sport, a true champion who in 32 years never quit until he had to. His family and many of his friends are here today to share this honor, and I would like to ask his sisters Beatty, Annie, Jenny, and his brother Manny to come up here for this presentation. And by the way, if you really want to know why Ollie Silva was such a racer, he grew up in a family of 16. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice round of applause for Ollie Silva's family? What is being distributed right now are 2 plaques. One with the photo will be the plaque that will travel on the Wall of Fame. The other plaque will be presented to Ollie. And once we have a little photo here, we're going to ask for some comments from the family. And I'll tell you what, I remember Ollie Silva, and I think probably the thing that I remember the most about him is you called it a super modified, but I always thought it was a champ car, at least the back part of it. And I always wondered also just how he could hop into any type of car, go to any type of racetrack, and be not only competitive, but be considered a potential winner. And you're right, the one thing that will always stand in my mind is regardless of what the outcome was out on the racetrack, he would always come in and say, there'll be another day. Unfortunately, there'll never be another Ollie Silva. Anyway, who wants to speak for the family? Draw. Petey, you want to speak?
They're all like Ollie. They're so shy.
I know.
Thanks, Jack. What can we say? What can we say?
Go ahead.
Thank you for,
It's fine.
I don't know, thanks. This is something new to me. I've never done nothing like this. I like it. Thank you for everybody. It's a pleasure being here, and we're really proud of our brother.
Thank you. We'll have the ceremonious hanging of the first plaque, and there's no rhyme or reason to these, ladies and gentlemen. We just kind of gather them together. It's not indicative of number of votes or popularity. All of these people are champions and deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Thank you very much.